everyone, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Today's topic is the Indonesian flight crash that just recently occurred. The flight is SJ182. So, question, Lynn, could you see about the latest plane crash in Indonesia? It feels somewhat not natural of an accident. And I have a couple links on my blog post as well that go into detail more about the accident and some other things affiliated with that. And when I took all this in and I focused on the flight and what happened leading up to the disappearance, I get there was an explosion in the air, and after the explosion, which basically destroyed the plane, the pieces of it rained into the ocean, and the image that I saw in my head is that it almost looked like confetti. There was a lot of very small pieces tied to this explosion. There were some larger chunks too, but it just had this confetti, like how it even floated through the air. And when I looked to determine the causation of the explosion, it felt like a shock. I mean, it's like I see all these people in this plane, I see the pilot, seems like things are going how they should, and then just completely out of nowhere, it blew up. And I could not connect a mechanical failure or something within the plane. It looks like an external force hit the plane. In some strange way, I connect this to being a message. Indonesia recently agreed to use the Chinese beer bug shot, but I get there was a huge disagreement about the decision within their government. I also get that China wants to slowly take over this area of the world and have a large presence. I see some kind of a connection to China intentionally taking the flight down to evoke some kind of fear in Indonesia and enforcing who's really in charge. The flight was big enough to get attention, but not a fully packed flight either. It was almost like there was some kind of deliberation as to what tactic to use, to do it or not. How do we send a message? How do we create fear? How do all of these things happen here? And I get that the black box is going to be very revealing if it's able to be heard. I feel like it's either going to be said that it was destroyed, or the information is never going to be completely given out, or there's going to be something falsified if it does get shared. Like, what you hear is not the reality of what it really is. There's some kind of oddity tied to this black box. Very interesting reading. I just got to say, everyone, please be safe, and also please take a moment of pause to send a little love and to healing to these families, because this is a complete devastation to everybody involved in this. And Indonesia, I feel like when I think about them, it's almost like the hairs stand up on my arms, meaning it's almost like people are just on high alert or feeling like there's something very ominous going on. And I really get the root is this is a message, and that's why it feels so weird. So please send a, little prayer their way. They really can use all the help that they can get. Again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.